5 minutes later, I've now worked out, and what do you think? Do I look tanner to you?
It's beautiful.
Oh my God, feel how soft it is.
I love the even tone of it. That's what's so great.
Let me tell you, the next future will be taking a pill that will turn you tan. Just kidding, not safe. Nobody go out and do it or invent it. Anyways, but this is something that we can ingest, digest, that will have amazing benefits for us, right?
Yes. I always say it's salad in a jar. So it's liquid salad. This is so
you know,
great.
Jessica, when she comes over to trains me, she is always glowing. She's been up since 4 in the morning training everybody else because she's very hard to get into, but not that hard. Anyway, so she shows up with this big thermos of drinks, and she usually gives me, you spare me a sip or so, and she's sucking this down like no tomorrow. I'm now on my 4th cup of coffee, like jittery, jittery, jittery. So tell us, what is in your magic potion to be you?
So, simply put, this green smoothie to me it's better than coffee. It's better than any of those extra supplements you could do. It gives you energy. It makes you feel alive in the morning. I know it sounds weird, but you start your day with this, I promise you'll feel great. So, I just want to show you. Let's start.
Great.
To start, today we're going to use lemon.
Well, hold on. What is that right there, this machine?
This machine I'm obsessed with. I sound like I'm doing an infomercial every time I talk about it. It's called the Vitamix. I love it. It changed my life. So it's basically a high-powered blender, but there's nothing like it. It's my favorite thing. So in it, you just throw some lemon.
You don't have to take the skin off or cut it up or anything special?
I peel
but that's
it just because, this thing can break through anything. But
so it's easy for someone like me who is terrible in the kitchen.
Do not worry. It's so easy.
Okay, because I did once put a can in the microwave when I was trying to show my husband I could cook.
Yeah, that's not so good.
That was the end of it. Okay.
Not so good. Lemon, apple. These two things, lemon and apple together, really help to sweeten up the drink. So that's going to make the veggies that you're eating not be so tough to get down. Yeah. Carrot, easy. We love carrots.
My son loves carrots. I can kind of get his vegetables down his throat also.
Carrots are so good for your skin. Kids will eat it. If there's carrots in there, they love carrots. They'll drink this juice. Throw some carrots in. Celery, really good for you. All of this too is so hydrating.
So you could put in these big chunks and it works?
Yeah, big chunks, whatever you want. You can just... My tip is also, if you're going to make these drinks, I prep everything ahead of time. When I get home from the farmer's market,
smart. So for the week,
exactly.
It's like an assembly line of vegetables.
Cut it, exactly. It takes 5 minutes, and we all know we all have busy lives. There's no excuse not to be able to do this. It's
wait till my husband sees when I start whipping up these drinks for him.
He's going to love it.
I might get another 10 years out of him.
Cucumber, right? So good for us. Also helps to keep swelling out of the body. So great. So we just put in lemon, apple, carrot, celery, cucumber. I love spinach. Okay, so I add spinach, a little chopped spinach in there, and then kale. Kale.
I love kale.
Amazing. So amazing.
I love kale.
A lot of people don't know how to make kale. The great thing about kale in this, you can leave the stem on. You don't have to worry about prepping it or anything. You just toss it in. So with all of these veggies, you also have to add water. Because this is different than juicing, you don't actually lose any of it. It's just going to kind of emulsify. So it's
better because you probably need, if you're juicing, you need more fruits and vegetables
10 times
to get
this. Exactly. And
smart.
The cleanup on a juicer is horrible.
Is this easy to clean up?
This is nothing. It's like it takes 2 seconds. It's so easy.
Just before we go on, where do I buy this?
You know, I think a lot of stores are starting to carry them. I know Bed Bath & Beyond has them.
20% discount.
There you go.
This would be a good Christmas gift for somebody.
Great Christmas gift. I tend to go through their site. I love them. They're so easy to work with. They've been great. But yeah, you're starting to see Williams-Sonoma, other places like that.
Smart.
Yeah.
It's the gift that keeps on giving.
Absolutely. And I've had mine and I use it sometimes 3 times a day and it still is like brand new. It works so great. And all the testimonials I've read, people have had it for 30 years and they love it. So we've added all of our fruits and veggies. We added water and some ice. I think it's time to turn it on.
What are these things right here?
These are extra additives. So these, you know, I always say these make it extra credit.
Are those chia seeds?
Chia seeds. So good for you. You could even toss in a few.
I hear a lot about chia seeds.
Chia seeds are so good for you. Flax. I put flax meal in.
My mother talks about flax all the time.
A lot of fiber, a lot of good nutrients. This is a little hemp protein powder. I use hemp for my protein. I don't want to use a lot of soy, and I like that hemp is a vegetable protein. You can throw a little in.
Is that going to bloat me?
I was just going to say, no, not at all.
Okay.
But you do have to remember, if you start adding in extra things like this, it turns into a little bit more of a meal replacement the more you add
Which for the holidays, if you're trying to squeeze into a really small dress, or it's New Year's and you're hoping to get the first kiss from that guy, you can just drink these drinks all day and then move into champagne.
There you go. Perfect.
Or vodka. Vodka, less calories.
Vodka's a little better.
Flatter stomach.
Give you the headache.
Better for the first night.
Exactly.
Got it.
Just pop this lid on after this. It's going to be a little noisy, but we're going to turn this on here.
Okay.
We start slow and we squeeze. heat it up.
Wow, look at that.
It's a piece of cake for it.
That looks so yummy.
It's going to be great. It's going to be great.
Excited.
You let it go like 30 seconds or so it gets really mixed up. Don't let the color scare you.
I like green.
Good.
You know, I kind of like that Palm Beach look.
Yeah. But really, I mean, it takes no time and it tastes so good. I want you to try it. It's a great consistency too.
Oh my
Nice
God.
and
You know, I
smooth.
actually heard you could do soup with this too. You can make things hot.
I do.
I know.
If you leave this thing
I'm
on
getting
for
it-
7 minutes,
I'm getting adventurous.
It can literally, steam starts coming out. What do you think?
Oh my God.
Should I try it?
And it smells so refreshing.
So fresh. You can't even believe it. Even my husband, he literally would live on microwave burritos if he could. He's obsessed with
Salud.
juices now. Cheers.
This is so good. I love this. Thank you.
Also, a couple quick party tips.
Okay.
Green juices to start the day, that's the best thing you can do. It really just gets your body going. Also, it kind of curbs your craving for bad food, which is great. But when you're going to parties, the biggest thing is don't show up hungry. If you go there hungry, you're gonna grab all of that bad party food that you see all over the place. So eat something healthier to get
Drink
juice in your body
before.
Exactly. Another thing is look for the healthiest things in the room, fill your plate up with that first, and then maybe go for a cookie or two if you need one. But start with the healthier things to fill yourself up. And then the last one, be a sipper. With alcohol, we love alcohol, but you have to take your time with it. There's so many hidden calories in it.
That was so smart,
Right?
using the sipper word.
Yeah, well, it's important. It's important.
Sippers, I love it.
And if you're a little hungover, this will help the next day for sure.
Now I think I'm going to take my sippers into the fashion room so we could talk about getting dressed for the party.
Great.
Okay,
Have
right,
fun.
right this way. Definitely save the best part for last. So as you all know, I love costume jewelry. I love fur coats. I love shopping. I love it all. And you know, I might not be a photographer. I might not be a dancer, but I do have some hobbies, and I point them out to my husband that I'm a people person and I am a consumer. And you gotta have a consumer in this world. So anyways, what I wanted to tell you was getting dressed for the parties is not intimidating. Really what you do is you can go to some of the Zara's and the H&M's, or you know, maybe the Bloomingdale's or the Barney's, it depends on what your price point is, and pick up a couple basic dresses. This dress is just a fabulous black dress. It's plain, which means we can jazz it up. And it really is all about the accessories. The dress is kind of like the canvas for artist talk. And then what you would do is then you would kind of like decorate around it. So this dress specifically is from Zara. It's black, it's fitted, it kind of has that like 60s mod shape, which works on my body because I tend to be a little bit more curvy down here. What I would do with these dresses is I would take, for example, this one. Now I have this dress, I fell for it. This is a fabulous party red, and this is mustard. And these fall, right, kind of mid-thigh, so they're short, but they're not too tight. So they're very classy. And I got these at this fabulous new store called Frock. Frock is located in Studio City, and it is the kind of under 200 price point, and the style, these girls have the chicest style. And what I would do with some of these dresses is I would take, for example, a fur vest, and I would put it over one of the dresses, and then I would go over really to my most favorite part of all, which is the jewelry. So I would sit here and I would say to myself, mustard, I could take this red Madewell little waist belt with the bow, and I would cinch it, and then I would put on some fabulous deco earrings. Now these earrings I found on HSN, and when I wear these, people come up to me all the time and they're like, oh my God, are those Lanvin? Oh my God, what are they? These were maybe $40 at Home Shopping Network, and I have never seen anyone else wearing them. Additionally, I would perhaps put on some fun bangles. I got this at the Roberto Cavalli outlet. I have a lot of friends who want to steal that bracelet. They could keep trying. I have bangles such as these, and I just think it's really elegant when you're holding your cocktail or you're saying hi to someone, if you have the bracelets on your arm, and it just, you know, like a fabulous manicure, and it just shows that every inch of you is in party mode. Other ideas would be, if you're daring, which I am, pink is my favorite color, is this little neon pink number I found randomly trolling on the internet at dress shops. This was maybe $120. I've seen a few people wearing it on the red carpet. And this is the kind of dress that you walk in and it's a showstopper. You walk in the room and you're saying, I'm here, I'm ready to party, I'm gonna have fun, and I'm just gonna get on the dance floor. I love this dress. I think really what would be great with this dress is these glitter shoes. Now these shoes were something I saved up for. I've had them about 2 seasons now. I've only worn them a few times because truthfully I'm very scared to wear them to outdoor parties where the grass might get into the ridges of the glitter. But anyways, I think this with this and perhaps these vintage clip-on earrings would be another fabulous option for a party. And then finally, I just wanted to show you, if you were to take, for example, this leopard number, what would be fun is, because it is chilly and the temps are cool, you could wear this fabulous fur, kind of like throw. It's very Michelle Pfeiffer from Scarface, and I would wear this with this, and then I think it would be really fun to bring in the hot pink shoe and a fabulous necklace. And then ultimately, I just thought it would be important to show you a couple of things that also work with outfits that I think can take a basic dress or a basic other dress. I think tights are huge right now. You can get them at high-end stores like Wolford. I got these at Target. They're hot pink. I got these also at Target. They have this like kind of fabulous modern fishnet design, and I think that being warm and being comfortable is really important for the party season. So this is something that I think should be invested in as well. And then finally, I know my mother is going to hate me for doing this, but this is the girls' most important tip for really any season. These are these reusable silicone gel petals, and instead, if you don't want to wear a bra with a certain backless dress, these are like these little chicken cutlets that they go on your boob, and they just like kind of hold it up and flatten it all out. And this should be in every girl's bag, especially in the holiday season. Ultimately, I think the most important thing to realize is the holidays are a really fun time to celebrate perhaps a great year or get excited for a new year. And with all of the tips that we talked about, albeit exercising, drinking water, drinking healthy things in your body, getting a little spray tan and using fun makeup to kind of perk up your look a little bit, and then dropping into a Forever 21 or dropping into Bloomingdale's when they have their 20% friends and family, and buying a inexpensive dress, and then going into your closet and shopping in your own closet and pulling out a great pair of shoes and taking risks with your jewelry, taking risks with your coats. And I think you're going to walk out and you're going to walk into a party and you're going to feel great about yourself, and everybody's going to pick up on your energy, and they're going to want to be around you, the party girl. And then with that, you'll hopefully get your husband falling in love with you again, or you'll get this fabulous New Year's kiss, and then you can make your resolution, and then you can wake up, and then we could talk about doing a Valentine's special. Anyways, thank you guys all so much for tuning in. It was really fun, and again, please know